Well, I know we're picking up this game in the fourth quarter, but I just realized I was not filming. Oh my God, this game's been too late. As we put the dagger. So yeah, it's busy. You just saw like the last drive.
Victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.
But yeah, I guess we could do like a full breakdown. That was actually one of my best games. Actually, yeah, I guess we'll play the end next game too, I guess. Because, yeah, we've only been...
Every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight.
The 9-1 Giants versus the 1-9 Panthers.
Start on the ground here, Tracy.
Yeah, we didn't really use Tracy in the last game that much.
Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Air it out on 3rd. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw.
The ball was terribly looking. And in year 3, looking like an MVP candidate.
And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's the throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Going from the gun here. Put some heat on this deep ball.
That's caught! Touchdown!
Inside the 30. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st.
And that's from Malik Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just...
Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. They'll throw it here on first. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from the 41. Looking in the air here. Look at that power, deep left side.
It's caught.
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar thing. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead to 7. So he finds Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're going to bring him down after his player rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Back to throw now. He's thrown deep to the left side. And this is
Overthrown.
incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Pass play coming here.
That's me a sack.
The
Shit.
Panthers got him.
Chuck Clark.
And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay, Malik Neighbors deep shot.
Third and long for him here. Has a man.
Oh man.
To Johnson. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
Took a shot on the
Inside
nose.
the 40 now with a first down following that last play. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. All right, here we go. Second down. He's going to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. And that's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Throwing now on first down. Makes the catch.
That's not how I want to pass to him.
It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Yeah, that's not how I want to pass to him.
Looking to throw here. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. From the red zone on first.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's lost. Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Still 3 timeouts.
Call a timeout.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. calls, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Middle of the field.
They'll go play action. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying to throw this from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Saker. And the Panthers hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, they're in danger.
Oh, just win the game, though.
Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Yeah, bro. I honestly...
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he just got it away.
I tried to be too
before the
perfect.
pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Pass play now. It's on target to Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
He's going to throw it again. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid
We're
show
taking
in
shots,
finding his
dude.
targets. 1st and 10 from the 32.
So that makes this,
Keeps it on the option here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
that's fine.
Giants headed
wrong
back
here?
out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach. A handoff to Tracy. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
They'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Take their
Nice
stuff.
gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They're gonna give me that. Yeah, I'll take it all day.
The give to Tracy up the middle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I got my.
Back to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down.
That's gonna do it for the quarter.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up, closing this one out. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they push this down at the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Boom.
Got a 1st down here from the 36. Here's Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That one gains 7. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Back to throw. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants.
He had the leverage.
4 points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's Tracy on 1st down. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that completion gets them up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Let's go play action on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Got to give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Was caught, and he drives this forward to the 6. Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Yeah, the 2nd straight game that we missed the big play.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Going right back to Scattergood. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now. 4th and short. Giants. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
Trying to move up to number 1. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'm out. Bye.